Good afternoon everyone, and for today's demo I'll be showing you how to do a very simple mac and cheese in the microwave, so let's get to it. Okay, so for today's cooking segment, basically we're going to show you how to do a mac and cheese in the microwave, and this is an equal 1-for-1 measurement of water to pasta. So I'm going to have 1 cup of this regular water poured into my microwave safe bowl. I'm going to add the 1 cup of pasta. Use any sheet pasta or any kind of pasta you like. I'm using gluten-free. I'm going to give it a stir so the noodles aren't sticking together. I'm using the elbow sheet pasta, but any shape will do. I might just change the cooking time a little bit. And also I'm just going to add a dash of salt just to give the pasta a bit of flavor. I'm going to give it a stir, like so. Put the salt on there, and then I'm going to pop this in the microwave. It's probably going to take at most total about 4 minutes altogether. We want to pause it every minute to every 30 seconds just to give it a stir. It could take shorter, just until the pasta is tender. So let's get to the next step. So once that's done, this took about 3.5 minutes for this pasta to get done. So it's nice and tender. It still has a little bit of water in the bottom. If you are not adding the optional milk and butter, you can leave a little bit of the water in there, like if you wanted to keep it dairy free, just to give a little bit of sauce. But since I'm adding a little bit of milk and butter, I'm going to drain it out. I'm just going to use my slitted spoon. Be very careful using an oven mitt to drain. Now if you had, and it's not that much water, as you can see, just move that down. Be very careful as the water is going to be hot. And it's okay if some of the water stays in. Move that to the side. Now you're going to add your additional ingredients. Okay. So the recommendation is just to do it like about a tab of butter, unless you like a more buttery tasting pasta, then you could add more. And the recommendation is for 1/4 cup of milk, or you could just do about a tablespoon would also be good if you don't like too much of like a saucy, just like a more cheesy than saucy. And that's about good. And then about a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar, but you can use any flavor or mix of cheese that you would like. I just find that sharp has a better taste, and I like the full kind of fat cheese because I feel like it melts better, it doesn't get as stringy. And once that's all added, I'm just going to pop it back in the microwave for about a minute till the cheese gets all melty. And once it's all done, this only took a minute for the cheese to melt. I'm just using my oven mitt, and this is how it comes out. A little saucy, a little cheesy, like that. You can let it sit if you want it to get a little bit thicker. And if you want, you could top it with some more cheese, sprinkle some Parmesan, put a little salsa to give it a bit of zing, or you could just add a bit of salt and a bit of pepper to the top, just to give it a little bit of flavor. Some other topping ideas, if you like bacon bits, if you have some leftover tacos or leftover roasted chicken from last night's dinner, you could throw that in there. Give that a mix. And there you go. Your very easy mac and cheese that's done in less than about 5 minutes. So there you go. Enjoy. Another idea for topping is to crush some potato chips and crumble them on top to give it a bit of crunch. You can also do it with crackers if you prefer, if you like a little bit of crunch with your mac and cheese. Okay, so that will do it today for today's segment. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to experiment with the recipe. You could also not use cheese sauce, but use ready-made tomato sauce and put that over the pasta, heating the pasta using the same method. Just throw a couple spoonfuls of the jar sauce on the pasta and heat it up for a little bit if you wanted pasta instead. So I hope you enjoy. Feel free to experiment and try out different things. And until next time, stay well. Bye.